The next event, one fall, 20-minute time limit. A newcomer to this auditorium from Montreal, Canada, weighing 238, Tarzan Tourville. His opponent from San Diego, California, weighing 232, Arnold.
Don Arnold from San Diego, California, and a newcomer, as Manny Weiss informed us, Tarzan Tourville from Montreal. And the weights are a little different from that listed. Arnold, listed at 235 in the program, is 3 pounds under at 232. And Tarzan Tourville at 328 is in here tonight at 228, is actually in here at 238. Tourville is a new one to us. Don Arnold we saw last week, and his Oriental torture hold was the feature of the night as he tortured Baron Gattoni in the submission. Arnold was the California amateur champion while still in high school, and he has a magnificent athletic construction. He is in beautiful physical shape as we look at him, and stays that way. And as we've told you before, where most wrestlers will be content to stay in shape through wrestling bouts, he spends at least an hour in the gymnasium every day, whether he's wrestling that particular night or not, just to keep in trim. Arnold, who has the headlock on Tarzan right now, went to San Diego College, won the collegiate wrestling championship on the coast, started out as a pro wrestler, then went back to school for a couple of years to finish a physical education course, and he is a licensed physical education teacher right now. Tarzan Tourville coming in from Montreal tonight, and he has a rather well-kept secret which you're going to disclose. His first name is Camille, and I think the quickest way to make yourself unpopular with Tarzan is to call him Camille. Tourville now with the head scissor on Arnold. Started out as most Canadian athletes do. He was a hockey player. Played amateur hockey, never got into the pro ranks, but decided to switch to wrestling. And has been going very well ever since. And this match is shaping up now as a scientific battle between these two. And neither one at the moment has resorted to any tactics which we consider unorthodox. Arnold now with a wrist lock. Referee Petey Sacco down there taking the count on him. And Tourville's working toward the ropes. But he came back out of there. Now, there's a pretty good example of what kind of a guy he is. Lots of times you can use those ropes to claim a break. But Tourville decided not to do it. He wanted to get out on his own, apparently. Arnold now with a pretty good arm and wrist lock on Tourville. And on the ropes calls for a break. Toe hold by Tourville. Arnold works on the head as he does. Keep that toe hold on Don in pretty good shape. These are not the real big men in the sense of the 270, 80-pounders, the dreadnoughts of wrestling. Sometimes you get, in fact, you do get more speed and agility and wrestling ability out of these fellas who are big enough, 235-pounders, but who still are able to move with speed. Body scissor by Don Arnold. Well, Arnold's a rough customer. He wrestles cleanly, but he's rough. He's slamming the head of Tourville into that canvas now with pretty good authority. While maintaining that body scissor. Tourville maneuvering for a break here if he can get it. And Arnold's putting the pressure on. Pete Sacco is in there to ask if Tarzan has had enough. Right about now, he'd probably like a tree to swing from to get out of here.
That's the kind of wrestler we'd like to see.
Arnold still with that body scissor. Tarzan about to get a break here, though. He's got those toes loosened up a little bit before Arnold puts a little extra pressure on him. Of course, a hold like this, while it takes a lot out of the wrestler who is receiving it, also takes a lot out of the guy who's giving it because he has to maintain pressure, too. Now, here's a leg Nelson that Arnold has here. He's got a half Nelson on him with that left leg. But Tarzan broke that one with a little kicking. Crowd likes this one. They like that legitimate approach to it because in so many of the bouts today, the boys take full advantage of every opportunity. Tourville has a head scissor, but he's in slight danger of being pinned here. He keeps getting that shoulder up just in time. Arnold again trying for that same pin. And he's in pretty good position now. He's moved down out of that headlock. Ooh, there's a good lift for you. He got Tourville up in the air that time with the just back strength. About 238 pounds he moved. Flying mare by Tourville. Tarzan repeats. You know, it's kind of stimulating to watch a couple of performers like these. You get